It's crazy.
Was it like a little bell, like my tea, or was it like a big old Harry?
It was like an in between, like it was like a small version of the big bell. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, but
okay. Welcome back. We're the dudes with the mood.
Yeah, we're here.
What kind of mood are you feeling like, Kacie? That's terrible. Cut that out.
Oh, goodness.
Welcome back to the dudes with the mood.
Yay! We're back.
I'm Taylor.
I'm Kacie. Woo!
Just a reminder.
In case you forgot or got us mixed up like people claim to do all the time. Do we look similar?
All the time.
Do we sound
Literally.
similar? No. I don't
Let
think
us
we do.
Let us know if we sound similar, because
yeah, we really need to put this argument to bed. Like, do we or do we not?
Make a Twitter poll, Kacie.
Oh, right. We do have a Twitter. At Dudes with
Follow
Moods.
us on Twitter and TikTok. How's your mood, Kacie?
You know, my mood's really great and very reminiscent of the 2000s music, to be exact, which is my favorite part of the 2000s. My only favorite part of the 2000s, I think. I don't remember much. Yeah, exactly. I blocked it all out. It was traumatic, whatever. Just kidding. I'm joking.
Except for your top 10 favorite artists of that time, right? You didn't block that out.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I guess that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna rank our top 10 favorite artists from 2000 to 2010 in the order that we thought of them at the time, not currently.
Yeah.
And 1 being the best favorite all time at that time.
Keep in mind that we did our best trying to order them. It's hard. It's hard to choose just 10, and it's hard to put them in an order, especially when you're thinking about it presently and trying to think about how you thought about them back then. Like,
I don't know. Like, getting the list of just 10 was hard enough, and it really threw me back. I was like, oh god, the feels, all of the feels.
What is your numero 10? Because 10. I can't remember what 10 is in Spanish.
My number 10 is Cute Is What We Aim For.
Oh, my head's exploding because I didn't even consider them, but I don't know, because I just that is such a good one. That's a good number 10 spot.
Listen, they had to be in my top 10 because I think they only ever had 2 albums, but those 2 albums were on repeat. I loved it. I felt like they were risque and fun and shit. I was 14, 13.
Does that make you cringe a little bit? How old were these guys singing these weird songs to 14, 13-year-olds?
Yeah, a little weird. Bit. I still remember that singer's name, Shant.
What is his name?
Shant.
Shant?
Yeah, your husband with a T.
That's weird. I never see. That's my thing, is certain bands I don't remember anything about them. I'll remember a couple songs here and there, but I remember what he looks like, but what he sounds like, I guess.
Back in the day, I thought he was the perfect man.
I know. I think we all went through that phase. It was just the hair, man. It had to be just the hair.
Literally just.
Yeah, I know, exactly. The side bang, the tall, lanky body. He was
just boned. There was nothing to them.
And that's what it was all about back then, you know? All right.
What's your number 10?
You're gonna laugh because this is probably a part of me that you didn't know, you know? Like I knew you and you knew me when we liked Cute Is What We Aim For. But my number 10 is a girl I would like to call Avril Lavigne because I used to be so into her. I loved her style. She sold clothes. I would wear her clothes. My mom would buy me her clothes gladly.
I love it.
She was like the perfect little rocker chick to me. And it was a tie between her and like Evanescence. Like I liked both of those. They're like different. One was a band, one's a, whatever. But
yeah,
that was this is a weird time. It was a weird time for me. I don't know.
I never really like got into her very much, but I did like the radio songs and stuff.
As most people
Skater
did.
Boy.
He was a skater boy. Do you want to hear a story? Which I can't dig it up. I can't find it anywhere. I wish I could find these old videos, but me and my cousin Kimberly would, well, I don't know if we did that song, but like probably other Avril Lavigne songs and things like it. We would like pretend to be singing and we'd have like guitars and like have video and like of us like it was a good time. But Avril Lavigne was definitely on the roster for when we made those videos. Jesus.
Oh my gosh. I hope you find them one day and share them with me.
I will. I'll share them with everyone. If I find them, I will share them with the world because they are just too good not to share. They're too cringy not to share. All right, number 9.
Number 9 for me is The Used.
The Used?
Yes. I don't know why. There's somebody that I still find myself putting them on my playlist. For some reason, I remember every word to everything, so I must have really liked them. Okay.
I remember a couple of their songs.
I love it. I don't know. Yeah. I really like it. They still are bopping. I remember thinking I was so like hardcore, like on the bus with my earbuds in, like wait. All alone, it turns to stop.
You're just so edgy, like no one knows what's going in your head right now. You're like no one even knows me. It's not a phase, like, Mom.
Like it's all just screaming and drums in my ears right now. You preps don't understand.
Jesus Christ. That is definitely I don't know, anytime I think of The Used, that's the kind of people that I think of. So
I feel like
little emo girl.
A lot of most of my list is like this. So I'm sorry.
No, I'm excited. That's great.
What's your number 9?
My number 9 is in true little Kacie fashion. I really was super into Hilary Duff, and she was one of my favorites. She was just so good. And I still, like, if I could find that CD, and I, obviously there's YouTube now too, I can just like look up her songs, but I wish I still had that Metamorphosis CD. Yeah. Because that was just called, I think the album was called Metamorphosis, or however you say that word. I hope I'm not wrong because that would be embarrassing, but
that's fine.
But yeah, no, I just like let the rain fall down and wash away. Yeah, that was
the theme song on Laguna Beach.
Laguna Beach?
Laguna Beach was like the prequel to The Hills. Do you remember my obsession with The Hills?
I do. I remember your obsession with The Hills.
No, Hilary Duff, that's a good one.
I feel weird about my list now, but no, I don't actually feel I don't feel weird about my list because this was me in the 2000s. I had a lot of different interests. Yeah. Some of them being country, but all the country artists I like were like from the 90s.
That's what I struggled with too.
Yeah.
I really wanted to have like Garth Brooks, like specific Toby Keith shit. Fucking
Shania
just a
Twain,
lot of
like that was my shit.
Brooks and Dunn.
It'll be for a different video. We'll do a 90s one day and they'll be on
Yes, or specific old country. Okay, because new country sucks. Just saying, it is very electronic. Where are the fiddles? There's not a single fiddle, Kacie. No fiddles.
No cowbell? What the fuck? I'm just kidding.
I'm serious. I love the
organic cowbell. Organic cowbell. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Or like the washboard with
yes.
The
amazing.
Jug with 3 X's on it that they're blowing. I'm like,
amazing. That's what made country music real.
We have offended the entire South. My number 8.
Number 8.
This one was hard because this is one that I still love to this day. They still kind of make music. They're on the last album this man said was going to be his last, but I don't think it is, just saying. But in today's list, they would be a lot higher than number 8. I had to think back of at the time. Say Anything.
Say Anything. I fucking love them. Oh my god. Hold on.
Geniuses. Okay.
Oh, they are. No, I still listen to them. Like, I have this
all
album with all of their greatest hits on it or something, and I didn't even know they still made music. But because I don't think I've listened to anything new since that greatest hits album that I like. I still listen to that on repeat. Like, it's just great. I love it so much.
Max Venus is, I don't know, my hero. Jealous of Sherry.
He's just so good at like
articulating, like, I don't know, he's so smart. And like, I don't know. This is me.
I just like his lyrics a lot.
Yes, he's a very good lyricist. And I don't know, I think I love that now he's very open to his fans and stuff about all of his struggles previously and recently, and I don't know.
I'll have to read up on it because I haven't paid attention at all to anything like. But you should send me some stuff.
I will. Listen, in 2019, I got to see him live, and I thought it was only.
Or where, I should say. You said 2019?
In Cleveland. I didn't really take a lot of like pictures or anything because I was just like
just amazed.
I was, and I was expecting, because it was like, it's supposed to be like the final tour, like, goodbye everybody, like, I'm retiring. And like the recently Goodbye album was, I think it was all acoustic, so it was an acoustic show, and I thought it was just going to be the album, and then he started playing old stuff. He played Live with the Glory of Love, and
oh my god,
I think
that like is one of my favorites. Little
inner 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old Taylor was just like, I love this man.
I hope they go on some kind of tour again, because I'd love to see them live. I never got a chance, and I said, I didn't know they were still making music.
I think he still plays like small, like, I don't want to say bar shows, but like very small venues in Texas.
Same thing. That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Yeah, they've held a place in my heart for a very long time, and I don't think that's going away anytime soon.
Yeah. No, same. They're very high up on a list of mine. Every list of mine. Any list I have, they're probably high up on there. But yeah, okay. My number 8. My number 8 is Paramore. Yeah. And they're still good. Like, I still like her and stuff, but like, there was Paramore was different back then. They hit different, and
they really did.
Yeah.
Like a lot different.
Yeah. And I really everyone really loved the classic Haley like hair, and she was just
yes, it was fire.
She was fire. I wanted that hair for a long time.
No one can ever make me not like Misery Business. And I think I read an article that said she was never going to play that again because it says the word whore on it. It's slut shaming.
Stop, Haley. It's not that deep.
Haley,
just play the song.
It's a good ass song. It's a classic. It makes those old ass people happy. Fucking play it.
Yeah, man. Like, come on. Get out of here with that. Yeah.
Paramore is a good one.
Yeah. This is my
She always had perfectly winged eyeliner like you.
That's probably where I learned to do it. She's my inspiration for everything. No. I really did, like, when I was younger, and obviously like I used to really like to sing because I thought I had a okay voice. And she, like, I really just like wanted to sing like her because she has a really good voice. I don't know if you've ever heard her just sing a cappella stuff, but it's perfect.
I don't think I have, but I do know she has a really good voice. Good job, Haley.
Yeah. I feel like one that came out in like the 2000s, which was more heading towards where she is now, was that slow song that she
when I was younger.
Yes. For some reason I can't think of the name, but yes, that song.
Me either.
Yeah, I don't know. It's out of my brain. I haven't actually listened to Paramore in a while, but yeah, no, that was. I feel like that was like right between like her old stuff. There's that song, and then there's all her new stuff. You know what I mean?
It's part of her transition.
Yeah, and I did see Paramore live with Tegan and Sarah. If you remember Tegan and Sarah.
Vaguely.
Yeah, but I did see them live and they were great. And that was my very first. No, it was not my very first concert. It was my second concert I think I ever went to. But yeah, okay. Anyways. All right. Okay. Number 7.
This is another one that was tough to separate today, Taylor, and 10 years ago, Taylor. Taking Back Sunday.
Taking Back Sunday. No? I'm not surprised. No, I just you, just but me? I'm not surprised. I listened to them. I just didn't. I tried to stay away from bands that like I could really only remember a couple songs that I listened to. Like, I was trying to like pick bands that I like, you know, it was like whole albums and shit, you know?
Yeah.
But I get it. Taking Back Sunday was very, very popular.
I saw them too a few years ago. And yes, it's in Cincinnati. And they also did it. They played some of the old ones. And I was just dying. And the new ones. They still make music, by the way.
Do they? Are they good? Yeah. Are they still good? Yeah. I have to listen to them. There's a lot. You're giving me a lot of music ideas. Keep them at me. Keep them coming. I love them.
Obviously, like, their new stuff sounds a lot different, but it's still good. Some people hate them because they're like, it doesn't even sound like them. But I'm like, it's like 20 years later. Like, these people like grow as artists and people, so just fucking respect it. Like, Adam still kills it.
Right. No, if you can like grow and change and still be good, then more power to you. Because some people like they either try too much to stay the same, like you're saying, like people bitch about it,
or they try too much to like fit in with like the new music trends and shit.
Exactly. So it can really go either way, but if they sound great still and you like them, then I'll have to give them a shot.
I do. You should.
I will.
I feel like I just need to make you a playlist after this. You do. Like a whole playlist.
You made me plenty of them, so make me another.
You don't even listen to them, I bet.
I do. I have bus rides, Taylor, a lot of them. Take the bus to work every day. I need music. I listened to that country playlist when I was listening to country again. Like, it was recently.
I made you a country playlist?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Huh. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Send it to me.
I was listening to a lot of that playlist that it changes all the time. It like mixes songs we both listen to. I do that all the time. all the time.
I do too. It's fun.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. What's your number
All right.
7?
My number 7, Manchester Orchestra. I don't know if you ever
Really?
listened to them.
I thought of them as a one-hit wonder.
Oh yeah.
They had that one song, that one really popular song. I can't remember like how it start with a D. Name every song by Manchester Orchestra that starts
Don't
with a D, please.
please don't test me or quiz me because my memory's no good. I just know that I loved them at one point. It's been a long time since I've listened to them, but
I don't know. I probably have no idea what I'm talking about. It's fine.
Okay.
Ignore me.
No, but Manchester Orchestra, I really just felt like they were really good storytellers. Like all their songs were like, the lyrics were so good and his voice was just so like sweet to hear. And he has this one song that's only like a minute and 30 seconds and it's my favorite one. And it's just, I still listen to it today. It's on my phone playlist. It's probably there's only 2 songs that I really listen to today by him. That whole album that they came from was amazing. But yeah,
Aww.
Manchester Orchestra.
Love
Number
it.
7 in my heart. In my
You're
old
gonna have
little
to,
teen heart.
you're gonna have to send me the song.
I will. I don't know if you'd be into it, but maybe we'll give you. We'll try it out. We'll swap songs.
Kind of embarrassing. No, it's not. I hope Loud and Proud.
Nothing's embarrassing.
Loud and Proud. System of a Down.
Why is that embarrassing?
Because I feel like I don't know.
They're amazing. They're still good. Like I still listen to a lot of their songs.
I was way more into them back then, but I do still like them. And recently, me and Liam went around looking at Christmas lights, and I introduced him to them while we were driving around.
Did he love them? Was he headbanging to him?
He was headbanging.
Or is he confused?
I think it was just. He said he liked it, but I think he was just
being nice.
Tell me what I wanted to hear.
That was a good kid.
I'm raising him right.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
System of a Down, that's a good one. No, I like them a lot. I think most people that were into that type of music back then, that'd be on their list too.
Yes, they're very controversial. I love it.
I mean, we all love that. You know, back then we wanted to be little edgy monsters, so that's what.
And then even his solo act, I still like. Have you ever listened to his
I don't know if I know
stuff?
that. I don't know if his solo. I don't know if I know of Serge Tankian. You know what makes me so mad is I was so like when I was into them. Okay, no, hold on, back up. Not when I was into them, like not way back then. Actually, I think I was living here in Chicago, and like I still listen to them every once in a while, like when I feel like it, when I'm getting that mood. And I had found out they did like a concert, like a reunion concert, like close to where I was or something, and I was pissed. I missed it. I was so mad. I was like, that would have been the dream, because like obviously they broke up like a long time ago and we never would have gotten the chance to see them. And I missed my chance. So sad.
Kacie, I'm kind of sad. I had no idea. Their publicist sucks because I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even know how I heard about it after the fact, but I did, and I'm sad that they should have kept that shit to themselves, so I didn't ever know that they did that. Break my little heart.
Kept it to yourself too.
No, I'm sorry. I needed you to suffer with me. I've suffered alone enough these years.
Okay.
About System of a Down, okay? Calm down. Relax. My number 6 is Green Day, because I still love them. I am that person. I don't care. I love so much of their stuff, and I was so excited to get to this one, because I when I went to New York, my friend Rannon and my aunt and my mom, they took us to American Idiot on Broadway. There was a whole Broadway show that they did to their entire album. And
There was.
yeah, and Billy Joe Armstrong was supposed to actually be like the main act or whatever in it, and his backup was there that night that we went, of course, so I didn't get to see him. But it was at the time, I don't know if I would feel this way if I rewatched it today because I don't remember how good it was, but back then it was so I was stoked. Like that was my favorite, and I told everybody about that. That was like my favorite memory of that trip. It was the best. I loved
Aww.
and I like that whole album. I know people give them shit, but I like them and I like that album. So
I never really got into them very much. I don't know.
no, I get it.
I think they just annoyed me because my sister loved them, so I heard them all the time.
Which one?
So all of them. What do you mean, which one?
Sister?
Oh, Becky.
All of the sisters.
They're all just there headbanging, and I'm just there like stupid.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Becky, and everything was overplayed to me just because she fucking overplayed it.
I mean,
out loud.
I love it. Me and Becky have that in common. I played them all the freaking time, and I still have them on some of my. Or I have like one long playlist that I listen to most of the time, just because it's easy and it has like everything, and they're on that one. And so they pop up from time to time, and I get reminded of my love for them.
I just want to say, we are, no spoilers please, but I find it odd that we are reaching top 5 and we haven't had any similarities yet that I know of.
Yeah, I mean, it was bound to happen. I feel like because I tried to like I tried to reach deep into like music that I feel like up until this point, up until 5 and above, like I tried to reach into music that was like before I maybe have met you, like, or you know what I mean, or maybe music that I just found when I was a lot younger and stuff like that. Some of it's not like all music from when I was a lot younger, but it was stuff that I was super into that maybe I just wasn't like super like open about or whatever. But yeah, we'll get there. Don't worry.
Well, I feel like we're getting there.
Yeah, it's getting closer.
All right, my number 5 is Sherwood. Do you remember Sherwood, or do you just?
I do. I remember one of their songs.
The one song. I still love that song, by the way. Song in my head.
Yeah. I haven't listened to that forever. I'm gonna have to listen to that now. That's crazy. I haven't even thought about them in forever.
I just really loved them at the time. I think they were also a 2-album wonder. I remember I was in love with their first album, and when their second album came out, I was like, I got it the day it comes out. I remember albums came out on Tuesdays. I don't know if that's still a thing, but
I don't know.
Albums were released on Tuesdays. So I was like, I gotta go to the mall on Tuesday. I gotta go to FYE and get this because I am stoked.
I miss all that. Like,
I know.
God. I miss CDs and going to the mall for releases and stuff. That's
right.
amazing.
Like, I don't even know why. Like, I wanted the CDs just because I like to have the physical copy, but I always still just like ripped the songs and put them on my like MP3 player or iPod.
Yeah,
I
mean, pretty much same. I mean, before that though, still maybe before we were even able to go to the mall to get CDs because we were too young, we couldn't even do that. Like, our generation's the weird one where like we were also in the generation that didn't have like that access, right, to stuff like on the internet and stuff like that. But then we also grew kind of, started to grow up with it. So we are in like a weird middle generation.
Yeah. I'm not mad about it though. Like, no. I think it just makes me appreciate Spotify that much more. Just think about every song, every album you hear on Spotify Add that shit up. You know how expensive that would have been?
That would have been so expensive. And now we can reminisce about Sherwood and as much as we want. We don't have to go searching for the album and our buckets and buckets of old albums. It's just there for us.
We are not sponsored by Spotify.
Or Amazon Music or Apple Music, okay? Like any of those.
Oh my gosh. Okay, what's your number 5?
My number 5 is Boys Like Girls. They're up there. I like this so much. Oh God.
I used to be love drunk, now I'm hungover.
Man, okay, so I'm sorry, but that was one of my least favorite songs. And I think because it was just so okay. Is that the point? Good. That you were trying to make. I didn't
like that one. I think that was on, it was later. I only liked their first album, and I was obsessed with the bassist. Do you remember that?
I do remember being obsessed with someone, but that name rings a giant bell in my head. I can't remember for the life of me like what any of them look like, just because it's been so long since I've listened to them. But that album that you liked was probably the same one that I liked, because it didn't have like The Great Escape on it and stuff. Was that the name of the album? I'm pretty sure.
No, was it a self-titled album?
Probably. I don't remember.
I was just gonna say, I wonder what Brian Donahue looks like today.
Shall we look? Oh, I can't look. Well, I'm looking up on my computer.
It's okay. You don't have to.
I want to.
This sounds like such a common name. I feel like you're not gonna be able to find him. Bitch. You're like, bitch, test me.
Right. Hold on, Brian. I feel like he spelled his name.
It was B-R-Y. Yeah.
I knew it. Donahue. All-time low.
He was not an all-time low. That was Alex Gaskar. Come on.
I don't know. That was what came up. Yeah.
Did he transfer to all-time low?
No. I just am laughing at his face. I'm sorry.
Mr.
Whatever,
Donahue.
it doesn't matter.
Who cares about internet privacy? Mr. Donahue is right here.
Jesus. Okay. Enough about the Donahue.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Are you ready for this one?
I'm so ready.
This band got a lot of hate that I still to this day feel like they do not deserve. Hawthorne Heights.
I knew that was coming. You're obsessed. It's not on my list, but I knew you were going to put this on yours. I was like, Taylor, I'm surprised it's not your number 1. It like
No.
You were obsessed.
I was obsessed, but I fucking love them, and Spotify makes your little daily mixes based on your music and shit. And so I was listening to it one time and I was like, this is still good. They are killer with the guitar. I remember when one of their guitarists accidentally overdosed and I was very sad. Kacie Calvert, he was a screamer as well. I feel like Ohio is for Lovers is one of the emo anthems, and I can't deny it. Everybody fucking knows it. Okay.
I get it, man. I get it. I'm right there with you. Like, I don't think I was I don't remember any of their songs except for that one, to be honest. I'm gonna be straight with you, but that was just because at one point, like, I listened a lot, and then all of a sudden I was like, nope, just kidding, goodbye, and I stopped, and I never looked back. They never pop up on my Spotify playlist, okay? So I won't put that out there.
What's your number 4?
My number 4 is none other than Say Anything.
Yeah,
they were on there. Yeah, I knew when you said that. I was like, I'm surprised they're so far down on your list, because they were a big thing back then. Like, how I feel now is how I felt then about them. Like, they're,
I don't know. I feel like But I feel like I appreciate it now a lot more than I did back then because
Definitely.
I've I've been through some shit since then. So I'm just like, Max, I fucking feel ya.
I'm right there with you. No, I get it. You find yourself relating to the artists and their music more when you can understand it at a level that I don't think we could back then.
Back
So
then. Yeah.
yeah. No, I get
But
you.
yeah,
Right there
like
with
I
you.
said, way higher up on today's list than 10 years ago list.
I think they're right where they belong on my list. On any list, like I feel like I said, I feel about them now the same way I did back then. So obviously, like
I
you
love
said,
it.
I understand them more and I like them more in a different kind of way, but it's still there. Number
Okay.
3.
Number 3, we're getting up to where like I had genuine obsessions. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And
Uh-huh.
I had phases of like, this is my favorite band now. I love every song and I will never have another favorite band. Number 3 was, do you remember The Audition?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Bruh.
they were my second concert in Newport, Kentucky. And it was basically a basement. I think it was like an old house that they made into a little venue. And
I love it.
yeah,
That seems mildly creepy, but I love it.
whatever. I'm pretty sure Homeboy, lead singer Danny Stevens, is now a country singer.
Is he really?
Yes, and he's got a big
Oh,
old
I gotta
beard.
see this. I'm gonna have to look him up. That's Danny
Yes,
Stevens. Oh my
Danny
God.
Stevens. Yes,
I
unless he's
never would have
quit.
guessed.
Yeah, I used to follow him on Instagram, but I always delete it and then make a new one because I get bored. So
Yeah.
I never refollowed him, but now I will just to see if he was living in Nashville.
Good for him. Finding out what he loves to do through
Right.
trial and error, I guess. I don't know.
Right. And I feel like his voice is just still really good.
His voice is
Like,
always good. I can't imagine it ever going bad. Like
it's so
I
good.
don't see him as a country singer, but like his voice could support it. Like whatever. He could do
I
whatever he
think he's
wants.
better because I
Oh,
always
really?
liked, yes, I always liked the like slower like ballads and shit a lot better just because like I don't know, he has a pretty voice.
My number 3, and I feel like you're gonna judge me,
Oh, I can't wait.
but it's Blink 182, and I feel like that's
Why would
gonna.
I judge you?
I just thought that you didn't like them for some reason.
No, I love them.
Oh yay! Thank God. Yeah, they're my number 3. Blink
Number
182 is still something I listen to today. And like I mean,
yeah,
their newer music is weird. I don't know how I feel about it. Some of their new songs I do have, but I think they're great. And they'll always have like those classic albums that we all love.
yeah. I think I don't know. There's something about obviously everyone makes fun of I Miss You, right?
Yeah.
And all the TikToks, they're like,
I'll listen to
"Where
it
are
forever though.
you?"
I don't care. Yeah, I
I
love
know. First
making
of all, I
that
love
voice
it.
when I sing along with it. Like, I
And
don't
I'm
care.
so sorry. No, but no, the best one I feel like was Adam's song. It was so fucking depressing.
It's a really, really good song, but it does make me very sad every time I listen to it. I don't
I
care how many times
know.
I listen to it, it makes me very sad. But it's a really good song. It's like a tribute
It is a
song.
good song.
Like,
Oh yeah. I
yeah.
love them. Good
Yeah.
pick.
Yeah. They belong where I put them. Love them to death. What's your number 2? I'm so excited. I love getting to the top 2. Give me your number 2.
I know. Do you remember my obsession with my favorite highway?
Your favorite highway?
My favorite highway.
Is that a band? I don't remember. Throw the list away. I'm sorry. We're at a standstill. I don't know who that is. I don't remember. I don't.
I had like a huge obsession
I thought you were about to say someone else. Like, I know what you were doing, but
I know I did that.
I know you were doing, but you let me down because I don't know who that is. My favorite highway was not my favorite, clearly.
Okay, clearly. Well, they were very poppy, not poppy, but like indie pop-ish, I guess.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there were two brothers in the band. But you can't find them today because their last name was Cook, so everybody's name
is Cook.
Funny. I don't know. I really liked them at the time. I was obsessed with this one song because it was a lot of their songs were very uplifting, and like I don't know. But today, like if I hear it, I'm like, it sounds kind of cringy.
Is it? Is it just one of those bands? I'm surprised it's so high up on your list. Well, I guess you said you were obsessed with them back then. I guess I'm not as. I am surprised because I don't know who they are. I don't remember you ever mentioning them ever.
Remember?
I don't at all.
The lead singer released I think it was like 5 or 6 songs, like a solo acoustic EP. And I remember I fucking made sure I pre-ordered it because pre-orders got like a signed little disc.
Right.
I don't know.
Do you still have it?
I don't know where any of my CDs have gone.
Tisk. Always keep signed stuff. You never know.
I know. Well, I don't think it's worth a whole lot now, but
right.
But no, I liked his voice. I wonder what he sounds like today. I wonder what he looks like today. Yeah, look them up. That's Spotify.
Well, send me stuff and I'll let you know if I remember them.
What's your number 2?
My number 2 is My Chemical Romance.
Number 2?
That's my number 2. I had to put someone else at the top because, well, now you're making me question it. There was someone else I feel like I was more obsessed with. Whatever. Regardless.
Okay, that's fine. That's your feelings. You're wrong, but that's your feelings.
Okay. I will say they have a special place in my heart, obviously, because they were my first concert with none other than you. And it was great. And I still remember the
best picture there.
We did. I'm gonna put it in the thing. It's gonna be right here.
Will you please?
I'm gonna. Yeah, it's gonna be a look into our past. People are gonna love it.
Yeah, I'm serious. Do it. That's us when we're 13. I think I was 12. She was 13. Very first concert. We looked very cool.
We did with our fingerless gloves and a little side story that you know about, but I'm gonna tell everyone else. That Mikey fucking Way shirt that I bought, and apparently I was too young for it because it had the word fucking on it, and my mom told me she burnt it, which I'm pretty sure she probably just threw it away. But nonetheless,
so funny.
I did not have it. And guess what? Because we are going to see them at Riot Fest 2022. So excited. I rebought that Mikey fucking Way shirt and I'm going to wear it. And I'm so excited. It's been in my drawer. I haven't gotten to wear it. I'm going to send her a picture of us together. I should dye the ends of my hair red.
We should recreate the picture.
If I can find those fingerless gloves online,
I'm gonna buy them. Somewhere. They're somewhere.
We somewhere. Both had them. We're gonna recreate the picture, and it's gonna be amazing. Back to My Chemical Romance in general. Oh yeah, do it. Fringe. Get your fringe on. I'll get my fringe on. But yeah, no, they always have a special place in my heart. Gerard Way is like unproblematic. At least as far as I know, I love him. He's great. That whole band.
Bad, yes.
Is amazing.
Yeah, that was obviously my number 1. So we're just gonna continue this conversation.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I think that they are like, obviously he has an amazing voice. I don't really remember. I don't think I was old enough to appreciate concerts when we went, so I don't really remember like the performances and stuff, but I just feel like at least back then their energy, they would put on an amazing show. Like, because even they put so much energy and heart into their fucking music videos. Like, one of them
Exactly.
he broke his foot
Yeah,
making the music
exactly.
video. Like, I think whatever. I love them. Instrumentals are. There's one song that is always on my playlist. Head First for Halos.
Head first for Halos.
The
Love,
intro,
love,
I'm
love,
sitting
love.
there like drums, genius, mixed with that guitar. Perfect.
I
I
really
love
love
it.
them. Like they did a lot with their music more than what I think some other bands did. Because a lot of
Yes,
like bands back then did the same thing, and I feel like they were a little
right.
bit different.
They were so creative. They weren't
Hmm.
scared to fucking like try it. Like, just say
Yeah,
fuck it and
no,
try it.
definitely.
Like, especially, they got a lot of hate. And I will say I was a little guilty at first, but they got a lot of hate for their last album, Danger Days, because it was different and like weird and he dyed his hair red. But fuck
They
anybody who
tried to be
hates it.
different. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously not every
Especially,
album can be 100% liked, and people like don't like to stray away from what they know and blah blah blah. But
right.
like it had some hits on there, and
Yeah.
I still listen
I
to some of
think
those.
I think people were expecting like the Black Parade too, which is just not gonna happen because you can't.
Yeah, you
You
really
can't.
can't.
You can't. And like I said about Ohio is for Lovers, obviously we both know Welcome to the Black Parade is also one of the anthems. That G note,
Yeah.
Kacie,
Yeah.
fucking
Oh God. I
they're
love it.
so sorry.
And
I
you
got
see it
very
come up all the
passionate.
time. No, you're okay. You still see it come up today where people like play that note and everyone just goes like lights
Everyone
up and
knows.
just becomes like the Fringe and the fucking like just
Yes.
their former selves, and I love it. It's just one of those bands I think everyone can, well, at least if you were into that music when you were younger, everyone can
Yeah.
come together and still say that they
Yes.
love them.
Timeless. Like, I don't know. Even if I I really hope that fucking Riot Fest and like I'm supposed to go to their show in Houston too, right? I really hope they don't keep getting
This year?
pushed back. Yeah.
Did they I didn't know if
They
they just
rescheduled
canceled that or
both.
rescheduled it. That's good. Good, good, good,
Yeah.
good. Wait, is that one before or after Riot Fest?
I can't remember. I
I
just
hope
know it's
it's
like
after because I want the show
you're
that you
right.
go to. I want it to be with me. I'm coming to Texas if that's the
Yes.
case.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I am. But no, even if they cancel it altogether and they're like, well, COVID just hasn't stopped and now we're fucking 50 because COVID's never gonna fucking end. Um
You're not wrong.
even
All we
I
can
will
do is laugh
still
about it.
right. I don't know. I'm just so like I'm glad I got to appreciate them in real time. Like,
Yeah.
I'm very grateful because they were very good and make me feel things still. I don't know. I'm talking too much about it.
It would be really cool if we go to Riot Fest and we're able to meet them or something. I would
Um,
die. I don't think we're gonna be able to just because it's such a big
no.
concert and they're such a big band. But
Yeah, it is a big concert, a big band. But there are some shows that even if you don't have like passes or anything, do you know the band Phoenix?
yeah, I know the band. I think you've talked about them before.
Oh, I met them. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you just creep outside the venue for a little bit, chill in
Is that the
there. All of a
concert
sudden,
you went to here? Okay.
oh, I
Was
saw
that
them
AWOL
twice. That
Nation?
wasn't when I met them. No, I saw Phoenix in
Oh, you
Chicago
did
as
see
well.
Phoenix. Okay, yeah, I thought so. I was like, I'm pretty sure you came here for that and stayed with me.
Yes.
Or you didn't stay with me, but you hung out with me.
No.
But
Yes.
yeah.
But no, that's not when I met them though. Anyways, yeah, you just like creep outside the venue for a minute, wait for them to come out to smoke a cigarette before they get back on the bus, and then you're like, oh my god,
It's gonna be
it's
hard
so
because it's a
fun.
festival.
Yeah.
Um
All right, what's Casey's number one? Should we drum roll?
Casey's drum roll. No, it's not that exciting. It is Panic at the Disco. I was
I
really
should have seen it
obsessed.
coming. I should.
Yeah.
Why did I not see that coming?
I don't know. I feel like you should have known that. I just, obviously we're obsessed with them back then, and I followed them up until, his very last album that he's made, and he's very different than he was back then. So they're my number one back then for sure. I wouldn't say that he's my number one nowadays just because of all the, different types of music, but I still think Brandon Urie deserves that number one spot. His whole band. I loved the whole band as a whole, like from back then, you know what I mean?
I remember I liked Ryan Ross, but I think he's not in it anymore. No, I think it was a long time
Urie's
ago.
The only remaining member of Panic at the Disco. And even he is problematic now, apparently. So
I forget. Didn't he recently get canceled?
Yeah, he recently got canceled. We're not gonna go into it. But yeah, no, I recently went to his concert. Did I see them for the first time? Okay. I think I saw them for the first time recently when I lived in Chicago. They played with Weezer, and that wasn't the first time I heard Weezer, obviously, but I never was into Weezer when I was younger, and now I'm like super into Weezer. Like I love them a lot. They're super good. They put on a good show. Panic was opening for them, and Panic put on a really good show. And then I saw them again, even more recently. And he like got on this platform that like went over the crowd with a piano on it, and he was like playing it, and I had the VIP seat, so I was like in the little pit, and it was super fun. It was a VIP lounge. God. I felt all fancy. We had food lounge? And drinks. It was great. I didn't get to meet him, but it was a fun time. I like that. But yeah, they're my number one.
Is his voice that good live?
Yeah.
Like, is that actually what he sounds like?
Yes. His voice is magical, dude. It'll forever be good. He's got a range like I've never heard. Like and that's, he's great. I love it. He's great. Talking about old Panic at the Disco with like the whole original band and stuff. I don't know, like, I feel like Ryan Ross had his hand in the lyrics, right? Like he wrote a lot of the lyrics and stuff.
I believe so. I'm not sure.
I feel like he did. I don't know, like, who wrote what or how much of a hand each of them had in it, but those lyrics were amazing, and the song titles were so good.
They were unnecessary, Kacie.
I loved them.
They made no sense.
Lying is the most fun a girl can have without taking her clothes off. Like, come on, that was just so. I just loved it. I loved it. It's great.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Can I just say a few honorable mentions, or a couple honorable mentions?
Of course.
Okay, so you're gonna judge me because I feel like you already have, but I just want to say we've been talking about shows a lot. It got me thinking. AWOL Nation puts on an amazing show. So much energy. It's always a lot of fun. Like
I feel like they would. I'm not surprised. Yeah, I only know a few of their songs, like some of their like more known songs or whatever, but I could see them putting on a really good show.
And I also want to say, from first to last, do you remember them?
Yeah.
They didn't make my list.
A song, but
I feel like they don't get enough credit because they were like 16 when they released their first album, like through a record label and everything. And everyone, do you remember recently everyone was so obsessed with Skrillex? He was the lead singer. He's Sonny Moore.
Oh, yeah.
He was the 16-year-old scream artist, and like I still think he's not Skrillex. He will always be Sonny from first to last to me.
Good. As he should be. Who likes Skrillex anymore? Are they even a thing anymore?
Don't talk about Sonny like that. Okay. But yeah, I just wanted to mention because they were also that was one where I kept like replacing like, and they ultimately did not make the cut, but I feel like they deserve some credit.
No, I get that. I get you. I don't have any honorable mentions. Maybe Tegan and Sarah, because I did really like them. They were on the list and they got bumped, but
Yeah.
but you know they'll always have a little. I sometimes listen to their songs now, so I think that was so much fun. I love reminiscing about music.
Dude, that one was a lot of fun. I loved it. We need more like that for sure.
We will. We're gonna do plenty. I think people should recommend like what would you like to know, like top 10 of whatever, like what's,
Yeah. Doesn't have
either,
to be music.
no, it can be anything, literally anything. Or just tell us some of your favorites, some back in the day. Get us thinking about what maybe should have made the list that we didn't think of.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was fun.
Lots of fun.
Yay!
Yay. Thank you.
Thanks for listening. See you next time. Peace.